So there was a recent article about how J. Cole features are one of the most valuable features currently as far as cost-wise in the industry. So yeah, let's just dive deep into that. Like how when you see a J. Cole feature pop up on someone's album or release, like how excited do you get to now peep that song?
I'll be honest, at this point in time, not as excited as I used to be, just because I feel like now I pretty much know what to expect. And I don't think there's a whole lot going on within the world that's brand new to the point where I'm like, okay, I'm curious what J. Cole has to say about this. Like during the pandemic with George Floyd and whatever else, sure, I'm curious about what
he didn't say shit though. That was the funny part.
Yeah.
That was like that was the one time he's like, I'm not talking.
Yeah. And I mean, I guess it goes to what Kendrick said about, them not being our saviors and stuff. Like we can't expect them to do something all the time. But I don't know. It got me thinking just with Dirk and everyone else. It seems like J. Cole's features are constantly flooding my timelines when it is a thing. And I feel like we've gotten to a point where that doesn't really happen with Drake as much as it used to in the past. And I think a lot of it just has to do with the fact that Drake is so present at all times. The feature aspect doesn't necessarily excite people as much as a sudden Drake album. Whereas with J. Cole, I mean, people still anticipate his album, of course, but I think people are really looking for some sort of enlightening or new message, and we don't really hear, or even just what's on his mind. We don't really hear from J. Cole on Twitter or Instagram or anything. So I think it kind of like just through the scarcity of it adds more value to his verse, kind of like Jay-Z, where they're not just giving anyone a verse, and if they are going to do it, there's a specific reason why.
Yeah, so that's a good theory about the masses. But back to you though. So you currently don't get that excited though if you see like a J. Cole feature pop up?
Not really, to be honest.
Same though, bro. That's why I asked. Because I know, because I know everyone. I don't know of everyone, but I know there was excitement about the Lil Durk song with J. Cole. Like I'll be honest with you, bro. I've yet to listen to that song. Like it didn't move me like, bro, you have to listen to this. Because I know for me, I think J. Cole has been more in the limelight these last 2 years, maybe like right after COVID. So I would say 2021, 2022, and so forth. I feel like he's been around. Like, he's been giving almost everyone a feature. So it's hard for me to put that much value in it because I'm like, bro, what are you going to say? You know what I mean? Like we already heard everything you want to say. And like, I think like for me, like the last one I was even remotely excited about was the one about like London with Bia. And I was like, this is all right. You know what I mean? Because the overall song sucked, to be perfect, in my opinion. Like his verse was fire. So now I'm like, bro, like I don't want to hear a song where you're clearly the better lyricist. And then like, so what was the rest of that? Like the rest of the 2 minutes of the song, what was the point of that? You know what I mean? Like it feels like almost like he always outshines whoever songs it is. So it almost like, and obviously the other person has more verses and the chorus. Then it's just like, then what's the point of this, bro? Like it's just for you to show how great you are, and this other person is like an average rapper. Like I don't know. That's like the gist of why I'm just like, like for me personally, like I get why other artists would want him on their shit, but as a consumer, I'm just like, bro, like I already know you're better than everyone you jump on a track with. Like this isn't moving me.
Yeah, that's a great point. Kind of reminds me of, I think he was on a song with YG and a handful of other people, and it seems pointless to tune in to hear your 30 seconds, but then have 2 minutes and a half left of the other artists, and you just outshine them. And sometimes I think like his verse doesn't even have anything to do with what the other person said. I'm like, so you just fucking came on here to stunt and disappear, and I don't know if like from a listener's perspective, if that really makes sense, or it is something that I'm actually looking for.
Which is why I think, and this is just me like based off perception and like people talking about that album after the release, which is why I don't think the Dreamville record or album hit that hard, because it was kind of that, you know what I mean? Like he was only on 3 songs, and whenever he jumped on it, he was by far the best verse, and the rest of the song you're like, okay, like, well, it's J. Cole song, so we're happy about it. So yeah, man, I would say like 2 years ago, I would think he was the most valuable feature to get. But now, like, from a consumer standpoint, like, I wouldn't give him that award because it's not making me want to consume the song. Like, back in the day, if I heard J. Cole was going to be on your song, like, and they were promoting it, like the Young Thug and Travis Scott one, what's the one song about the hotel?
London?
At the London?
I think it was called London.
London as well? Okay, so that song.
Mm-hmm. This motherfucker loves London.
London, right? Like 4 songs in London.
The London, yeah.
The London, yeah. Dude, that song was a banger, bro. And but again, he was not peers, because that's blasphemy. But you know what I mean? Like upper echelon rappers and artists and producers. So that song moved me to like, yo, I gotta go fucking listen to that song. But everything else, dog, I'm telling you, dude, like I love J. Cole. But dude, him jumping on a song with Lil Durk did nothing for me, bro. Like I was just like,
Same.
why? Like, why would you do that? Like, this guy is beneath you in every fucking way. So yeah, I don't know if it has that same oomph. Whereas again, you said Drake, so obviously like we'll bring it up. But like for example, like Drake just came out with a song where he's featuring 2 British acts. Was it Jay Huss? Who Told You? Bro, I saw 3 people post that shit. I gotta listen to that shit right now. You know what I mean? Because again, I feel like Drake's only gonna jump on tracks with newer artists. That's almost telling you, like, bro, you need to jump on this bandwagon now before they blow up, right? So there's almost like more incentive to listen to the song. Like J. Cole jumps on tracks with artists we know and we aren't impressed with. So like, if it's gonna be a J. Cole song with this guy feature on it, great, I'll peep. But if this is like this artist who I know is average and now you're on it, like I don't really care that much.